So good morning, everyone. Well, thanks to the board. This is my first time here at the OTM conference. I have to say, the board, you guys have taken this conference to the next level. Last time as a company, we were a kid on the block. We just wanted to come here, and I sent one of our VP to say we are a kid on the block, and it was a small conference. And I have to say, this time, this is 2.0. Thank you, and I'm super excited for all of us here. Okay, so I am Sean Muthuelu, coming all the way from Atlanta, USA. But I am from India, so it's good to be here. Good to be seeing, Derek. Good to be seeing Diego, back at home, and seeing all of you down here. First time I'm doing a conference in India. I live in the US now, but I went to school in Nazur, so this is very familiar. 30 years ago, MG Road was quite different, a lot more cleaner, but now with the construction, a little more dust. Okay. Anyway, so. My goal today is to introduce our company to you, to all the partners, all the prospects and customers, and say we are not a kid on the block. We have grown a little more, a little bigger. So that's the goal, that's the agenda for me. Okay. So we are, a proud gold partner of Oracle. We are also a NetSuite partner. We are Gartner recognized SCM specialists, and I will go into details why we are an SCM specialist. And we also focus on a product called Tuna just to automate the regression testing. Okay, this is a little bit about who we are. We're not a big ship. We are tiny. We're very small. We're only 80 people. But with that 80 people, we have become an SCM specialist in the world, recognized by Gartner. The main reason is, our people, the leadership is about 17 years of experience, 12 years of principals experience. We have helped many big ships from drowning in the world, turning so many, $20 to $100 million projects from red to green, preventing so many big ships from drowning. And in many multi-million-dollar programs, we have provided captains to the ship. Could be programs which need 200 people. We don't have 200 people, right? But we will have 2 people who will go there and lead the design. That's who we are. And we just started in 2013. So for the last 6 years, we are focused on supporting the on-premise. But I have to say, as the Oracle CEO says, right, there is no, there is no distant to Oracle in the cloud space. We recognize that. Similar to how Diego here, who recognized Oracle WMS could be in the cloud 15 years ago. Likewise, we thought maybe we have to shift our focus in the cloud, and that's where we are right now. Okay. So as you could see here, our focus is, definitely retail, omnichannel, manufacturing, distribution, few industries. That's where we focus on. But our strength is, you're going to see, we only, even though from a consulting point of view, we do end-to-end supply chain consulting, we understand the whole picture, all the way from a, $50 to $100 million company, or up to $500 million, or could be even $2 billion and above. We play in all markets. And our first customer is a $20 billion company in the US. So that is our strength in consulting. But what we focus on are 3 things. We focus on warehouse management, all the way down from a level 1 warehouse to a level 5 warehouse. We can walk into a level 5 warehouse within half an hour. We can just walk through and go to the board and start designing. That's our strength, right? It could be a 1.2 million square footage warehouse. We don't even need training on a WMS or in OTM or any product. Our strength is our people have done this consulting end-to-end, last 20 years or 30 years. And we walk in within half a day. We understand what's needed for the big company, and we start designing it. So we're supporting a lot of automation in the warehouse, end-to-end digital transformation on the supply chain, all the way down to the simple testing and performance engineering and those kind of stuff. So this is our global footprint. These are the places we have done projects or currently, and 60 to 70% of the places we still do projects here. Okay, this is our Gartner recognition. As you could see, there are only 15, 16 companies listed here, and Accenture is one of them. But to get here, you need to be a global company. You should be able to consult on various product on-premise cloud, and you should be able to do that across the world. And you are not a product specialist. You are an industry specialist. That's the key criteria here. Some of our logos. Okay, I think I missed one. These are the logos where our people have done the lead design in a complex engagement. It could be a few $1 million to really, really large. These are the places where we have done the end-to-end design ourselves. Not the entire program could be ours, right? If it's a $50 million to $100 million program, one of the major SIs are going to do the whole program. When it comes to supply chain management design, we would have led the design, right? That's our strength. So as you could tell, right, WMS is our strength, right? We can design a WMS in our sleep, and I have a WMS presentation tomorrow as well, going into the detail. The first time Diego called us to go and design Logfire, we did not ask for training. We did not ask for any manual or for anything. We just booked the flight, got into Sears, Canada. I'm going there. It's a 1.2 million square footage warehouse. Right, it's a very, very complex warehouse, 4 unit sorters running, multiple shipping sorters, and robotic cranes running there, right? And they said within 4 months you have to go live. That is the strength that we bring to the table. Thanks to Diego for trusting us, and that is the power of Logfire that I want to talk about today and also tomorrow. Then, as you could see, we do support Logfire Oracle is now, even though it's number 2 in the Magic Quadrant, but in terms of the cloud WMS, it's number 1. Manhattan, number 1 on the on-premise world, and you do have high jump. And the way we do it, we are a global supply chain consulting firm, right? So we're not a product specialist. So whoever is winning, whoever is getting the market share, and they are the one who are on our portfolio. And as you could see, Logfire is on the top. Then there's still other players here, and every year we add 1 or 2, then we drop 1 or 2. And this year we have dropped 3 so far because they couldn't stand up with the cloud Oracle, Logfire WMS, or other WMS. Then all the logos you could see around, these are the automation vendors, and there's so many new players. You see the big players, Dematic, who can automate, Eurosort, who can automate the whole thing. There are also, new players. You could see Gray Orange. It's young folks from Atlanta started a company in Atlanta and manufacturing in Bangalore right here. The robotic bots, and they are picking up a lot of traction in making your warehouse. Those kind of automation is completely scalable. You don't have to throw in a $100 million infrastructure from day one without knowing where your business is going to go. So you can start incrementally implementing and investing on automation in your warehouse. And that's possible because of companies like Gray Orange and others, and we've specialized in those areas as well. Again, OTM, we are a kid on the block, right? We have a practice in Bangalore, practice in Atlanta. I don't think our goal here is to tell that we are better than anybody else here, because there's so many people, partners who are very good, who have done a lot of OTM implementations. Our goal is to partner with them and bring our WMS expertise to their customers and to that partnership, then competing with them and say, you know what, I can do OTM better, right? So my goal is together, how can we do the Oracle Cloud better and really make our customers benefit from that? Then the third product we focus on is the distributed order management. Again, in Oracle world, it's the order management and GOP. And these are the 3 products we really focus on, even though the planning, manufacturing, inventory, everything else still is part of the entire supply chain end-to-end spectrum. We consult on that area, but as a product, we focus on warehouse management, automation, transportation management, and distributed order management. And as you could tell, the 4 tracks we focus on is the procure to pay, forecast to plan, order to cash, and schedule to fulfill. This is where we consult on. And this is our automation platform. We thought, a couple of years ago, if Oracle is going to bring the platform every 3 months and going to do a coordinated release of every product, and how are you going to unit test it, manually, right? You have to automate it. No-brainer. Everybody are automating using some technology. We thought even in-house, we don't want to sit and write code for that. So we just wrote the tool for that platform, which will auto-generate all the open source based code behind the scenes so that we can help ourselves. Now we are just giving it to our customers. This is not a revenue generating model for us. It's just saving time and saving time for our customers. And now, right, in OTM, OMS space, and even, I don't know how many of you know, there's a company called RF Smart in the US, right? All they have done is developing apps using the APIs from Oracle. Their application don't even have a database. And they make millions of dollars just by developing an application without a database, just by calling Oracle apps. If that's possible for a company, then I thought, we should be taking advantage of all apps provided by Logfire, OTM, OMS, or inventory, or all other things, then so we can put it together, right? That's the goal, and this is what we have developed just for Logfire so far. So I want to conclude with a story, like where we could help. If you're a big customer, or if your customer is a customer who's looking for complete supply chain transformation into digital. This is one of our recent designs. So we help the SI, in a global SI. So we can't compete in programs which are $100 million. We are tiny. But we go help them win those programs. So this SI beat the other SIs, right? Only one company can win. So we went there, right, in few trips during the sales, right? Then we helped them that we understand your business. It is a complex wholesale distribution business, global business, procuring from Asia, distributing in North America, South America, and also in Europe. And this company makes products high-end for the North American market, all the way down to the European markets, and so it's a very complex place. They have decided to go with Oracle, right? Complete transformation, but the journey is going to take 7 to 10 years. They already have Manhattan as a distributed order management. They have HighJump as a WMS. They have MercuryGate as a TMS. They have Infor and GT Nexus as global trade management and other things. They have DispatchTrack as a last mile delivery. They have a ton of other products. How can you go there and convince them you will be successful in the Oracle Cloud supply chain transformation journey? It's not an easy job. We can't go tell them, take HighJump out, put Logfire in. Take MercuryGate out, go put OTM in, right? They are smart guys. They're doing this business for 30, 40 years. So they are asking, show me why I have to do it, what is the ROI, right? And how fast I can do it, and what is the benefits I'm going to get. So that's where we are involved, and we presented this. We stripped out all the details and juice behind the scenes, but this is the one key deck. And we only provided 5 architects for that big program of 200 people, but these 5 architects provided, this is the game you could play, where you transform completely from your, other on-premise solutions, then going into cloud. And it's not going to be 100% everything Oracle. Eventually, maybe in 7 to 10 years, it could happen. But the journey is going to be how you, take maybe 50% of the products today, then slowly see where the benefit comes in, then how you can transform to the, incrementally transforming your business, right? That's where our strength is. This is the highlight that I want to showcase. I want to work with, companies here, right? GE or any Unilever or any company here who's looking for the full transformation. If you're looking for, is Oracle Cloud Supply Chain Management ready for the complete transformation? I want to stand here and tell you, as a person who gives, not takes input from Gartner, I give input back to Gartner. So with that trust and expertise, I want to tell you Oracle Cloud products and supply chain management is ready, and we are already helping big customers in the US. And my goal is to say that we are ready to help even India or Asia or Middle East or customers out here helped out, and I want to be part of the journey along with all the partners, and we are very open to work with any partner out here. So I'm here for the next 2 days, and let's have an exciting conference for the next 2 days, and let's make it happen. Thanks, guys.